AI took the music biz. AI took the music biz. AI took.
They don't put pen to pad. I get the last laugh.
Okay.
Them bots are coming fast. Yes, I came back, my bad. I stand on 10 toes, cause I'm the OG boss. And no, I won't attack, so do not tick me off. The billionaire is missing, know nothing about that. The billionaire is missing, so they call the SWAT. Yes, they call the SWAT. Me when I spot a fly. 30 million bots streaming right on Spotify. How they got AIs just hopping in the stew, and bots cannot buy seats, so they ticket master blue. How they got AIs just hopping on the mic, but when I do a show, my ticket master white. I said my ticket master white. I am the master, but I am not white. But I am not white. But I am not white. But I am not white.
KEYSAUN was the winner of that, okay?
I'm a winner. Claw game. I stay glowing in the sun or rain. You couldn't sit in my chair or rain. When you talk, all I hear is like your dog came. No, that was you. Out the blue. Situation critical. Give it to you on the spot, but if you ask them it soon, they can never ever win. Monsoon. At peace like Wusa. If we talking real riders, that combo excludes ya. And when they see me, they all say ooh ah. That's a monkey. Not a single one collapse a monkey. When I put food on your plate, what do you say? When royalty the charity, go and sing in my praise. That's why every time you talk your success, the sentence gotta start with back in the day. Welcome to Theory City. I know it's been a minute since an episode, but we just had our first ever live show and I was too busy being rushed off stage at a certain college. But that's a story for a different day. I am a nice person, but not that made its point. Well, I guess since we on a last name basis now. I am Mr. Cypher, Cipher, the original boss and ringmaster of... Today is a unique episode for many reasons that I cannot fully delve into here at all. But I will share one I feel obligated to so that everyone is aware of the current state of our show. See? Transparency. Relatable. Down to earth. I'm overselling it. I will share that although nothing is wrong, something is deeply wrong. As the audience knows, I was absent from the show for a while. This is not what I was talking about that's deeply wrong, by the way. Well, I was absent from the show for a while due to creative differences between me and my staff. The time spent away was 100% unbearable. No good part about it at all.
How you remove me from my own show? Like I ain't created this. You on the street, it wasn't for me.
Yeah, I would like to book a flight to Jamaica. Hello? Yes, it's me from that show in the States. Who wants to buy the do-rag I was wearing when I got kicked out from my own show? But while I was gone, this very eccentric billionaire character, a very generous king of a man, very generously made Theory City filthy rich for nothing in return but a good, warm-hearted partnership with the colleagues. As you may be aware, that man has since gone missing. Unrelated to our show in any way. You're welcome for letting you sit in my office. Look, when I started to fund Theory City...
Shut up. You're about to fund something, all right. My ticket back.
That is what is deeply wrong. Come home. But since our property is the last place he was seen, authorities will be present for the filming of this episode. Like actually watching me. Not because I'm a suspect, no. God. They just need to do a couple of, routine sweeps. There's like 50 of them downstairs in my office looking through God knows what. With my iPad being checked downstairs. But it's been factory reset. Which I explained I did when I realized how much our company benefited from a factory reset on how things are run. No longer needed any of my old notes and footage. That is why I came back. I realized that some of my old tactics weren't the best in hindsight, and the colleagues clearly still have so much to teach me. I mean, they wouldn't be allowing me here in this seat today if that wasn't true. Never seen the show. Don't know much about it. Just here to make sure all goes smooth today. Oh, so you're not aware of the, some footage of it was left in there, I think. The act I would do where I would pretend the colleagues were interrupting me and I playfully throw slick one-liners at them. Just for entertainment purposes only, obviously. Our fans are aware. They all love it. Of the funny evil boss act that I do for jokes sometimes. I don't know anything about any skits y'all do. We don't do no skit like that. Great. This is just a routine check. Evaluating the state of this environment as part of the investigation. See, like I said, this is a routine check. Nothing any sensible authority figure wouldn't have done. I can't really share that many details on an ongoing investigation, but I will say they allegedly found that a transfer of an extremely large sum of cash was made on a phone from our beloved billionaire's account to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital shortly before his disappearance. But allegedly, nothing about this raised flags, as we allegedly explained that this was his special phone that he used specifically for Theory City Funds purposes. And so many large sums fly out of his account all the time. So it wasn't out of the ordinary or proof of anything. In fact, it makes extra sense, being that our most popular episode here is the one getting into St. Jude's alleged practices. And our company wanted to send a message that we still care about the children they do help. The large sum was that message. But I will say it is interesting how it's a whole SWAT team for a disappearance of such a high-profile figure, yet certain other cases still go unsolved. Not saying y'all need to split your attention and dig into any other alleged people that might have allegedly didn't go missing here. We need to find the billionaire. He needs to come home. I know the colleagues have made y'all aware of their little revolutionary taking turns presenting system. So if you're wondering why I'm presenting this episode or why they'd even never let me back in this chair willingly, well, isn't it great? They've allowed me to experience what I wanted. Sitting here, doing this. But with the SWAT team here and watching me? No ducking off or anything. Just right here in the hot seat during this moment and acting like a normal boss, just like I always do. Thanks, colleagues. We are no strangers to how AI continues to change our world, our music, my voice even, so that certain other people can pretend to have songs for certain other people. But let's start at the first topic in this very relevant theory that I came up with. AI has taken the music biz. Topic number 1. Botted streams. Now, I thought the use of bots to inflate your streams was illegal, yet I ain't hear about nobody being put behind bars. Certain people should be put behind bars. Yeah, I ain't scared to speak no more, especially when you know what I know. Sorry, officer, I should just probably quickly let you know. He thinks that our good friend, colleague number 2 here, hi 2, has been some sort of secret mole in our company all along and as part of some big conspiracy. Don't mind him. But what I do mind are these ghost streams, fake plays generated by bots to create the illusion of increased popularity and success. In September 2024, a musician by the name of Michael Smith from North Carolina was actually put behind bars. Okay, y'all do your job a little bit. For using bots on Spotify and Apple Music, giving him billions of fake streams. Goodness. They said it was time for him to face the music. Okay, I'm kind of tired of that laugh now. He had been running this scheme from 2017 to 24, making thousands of AI-generated songs and then using the bots to stream the songs. How you got bots streaming bots? And amassed over 10 million in royalties. While real writers and people who really care about the craft are being suppressed. The DOJ charged him with wire fraud, conspiracy, and money laundering. And Spotify was found to have playlists filled with many of these AI artists being streamed by AI fans, reducing royalty payouts to human artists. With over 20,000 tracks being added daily, platforms are finding it hard to distinguish between genuine and fraudulent streams, apparently. Spotify has implemented a policy against fake streams, but we know people love to break them rules. They're implementing measures to detect and prevent bots. Press the not play button. Because if not, the royalty pool is left diluted, bringing the revenue away from those who truly worked for it. So this year, if you've noticed millions and millions of streams suddenly vanish from certain artists on Spotify after their purge of bots, well, now there have been complaints from artists saying that their songs were removed due to suspected bot activity even when they had not used anything artificial. So they're trying to make the detection methods more foolproof. But the labels won't rest. They want that artificial appearance of success. See, now go get My Life of a Teenage Robot to try to pin that. They want that artificial appearance of success. Just thought of something else them bots can't do. You wait, hold on. I said they want that artificial appearance of success. The episode I left this show on, they was talking about the artificial appearance of success. If you know, you know. But really, for the last time, they want that artificial... They want that artificial appearance of success to fool the public and snatch more money. And then with all the songs uploaded out there every day, we truly believe they haven't even uncovered the half of it. And AI has took the biz. Did I say artificial? Ain't that crazy Michael Smith even made it that far? Ain't it crazy you made it this far? But you just let it go already. Honestly, I've heard that you would even think that I would betray the company like that. Yeah, everybody's not you. So you really wasn't feeding Cypher any information? I don't know, maybe trying to take us down and make way for the rise of conspiracy wave? No, because I put this together. He's been trying to sabotage us this whole entire time. When it was his turn to do that Wayfair episode, and suddenly he was stuttering John. Like, welcome to... We already established that. We already established that we all needed training before doing one. And this ain't the time to brag about you being a natural after riding off the high of having just replaced him. And you gave the audience that good explanation for his fumble. So we were all right, even if it was left in. And it's not like we broadcast live. Yeah, his malfunction was left in the final cut of the episode, which then went on to go and make headlines. And number 6 ain't leave that in the final edit, so I wonder who snuck it back in there. He knew about the schedule, about the power going to my head, and wanted to use that to tear us apart from the inside. Because how convenient it was that I was the one that had to fill in for him that episode. Let's give him a taste of the power again and see if he snaps. It was a test, but I passed. Because I never acted on the former urge. But it didn't matter. All he needed to do was to expose the urge. He wanted to break us apart from the inside, stir up drama, and now look at this place. You happy? And No Shade Cypher was right. Your acapella was a little dry now. You couldn't rap on the beat after watching it happen on our show for 3 years? Watching and doing are two very different things. Nobody would have been able to test you or fracture the team if there was no urge. And nobody was testing you. You really want us to believe that number 2, who's been with us this entire time, was always a plant to destroy us? That's what makes it the perfect con. From who? I don't know who's been rising recently and stealing our viewers. Conspiracy wave. Why would I, on the most successful conspiracy theory company of all time, sabotage my own work, my own friends, because you secretly work for them? I don't know how. I don't know why, what, where, when, who did what. So I can do what? Bring in more money over there? When I'm already in an office where a billionaire came in every day with millions that he used to wipe his windows with. That's it, one. You want to honor the team? Honor what our dear friend who's missing right now would have wanted? Show us. I am! It's clearly not Sebastian, Mr. I gotta lick every light switch 5 times before I enter and exit a building because it tells me which kind of day I'm supposed to have. But while someone was asleep on his job, I stayed behind during the fire and kept listening after everybody else dropped everything and ran out. No shade to y'all. Y'all did the right thing by dropping everything and running out. I care about this company. And I want to earn back you guys' trust. And I heard exactly what I needed to just to put this whole thing into perspective. You shouldn't have stayed behind during the fire. Don't put yourself in danger like that. I know, but I care about the team. I know I did wrong by keeping those thoughts to myself and not letting you guys in. I feel extreme guilt for ever even thinking about having complete control. I'm truly sorry. I made a mistake. We handle this business together. I'm just trying to handle what's been slipping past us since the beginning. I'm sorry, you stayed behind during what? It was to hear important information from this laptop. You couldn't run out and take the laptop with you. I've been under a lot, okay? So glad we cleared it up that I'm not the one who be interrupting. Not that I'm not okay with the colleagues, handling business between takes for the episode. I'm just, patient here with my mic. You sure you're good? You can't eat the mic. No, but you can touch it with your hands. That is true. Mic bad. Talk good. Next take. The next topic. No, because we made you thought I think I can eat the mic. When you already ate that outfit you got on today. You always come into work every day with them outfits looking like you got it at the Billionaire closet or something. And certainly not the dollar store costume section. Next take of this episode. Topic number 2. AI artists. In a war against divided streams, but platforms continue to integrate AI-generated music to cut costs. Less licensing, costly catalogs from humans, and letting the machines get popular. popular. Which is exactly how this AI band, the Velvet Sundown, amassed over 1 million streams in just a few weeks, sitting right on Spotify's global top 50 playlist just to later be revealed as AI. Imagine watching Theory City all these years just to get a statement that we not actually real. Then we got copyright issues. No clear laws about who owns an AI song when it takes pieces of thousands of existing songs to create a new track. And the UK is already considering letting the AI train on copyrighted works without permission, basically being allowed to steal and reducing income for the person you stole from. Does that sound familiar, Conspiracy Wave? No, actually. No, I own Conspiracy Wave. And he let me come to with me, Sebastian, your biggest fan. I gave you the grand tour. They doing a huge search downstairs. I didn't know you keep undies in your office. You got a shower head too. No, I didn't keep some so I could go home and frame it. Excuse me, we in the middle of an investigation. Look at my comp. Overcompensating. Y'all allowed to be here. Officers downstairs let us in because we may be able to provide insight as a fellow conspiracy theory company. No, you can't. We're good. I'll allow it. So very nice to finally meet you and make your acquaintance. I heard you won our contest and tried to get intel out of my employee back there. I'm in the middle of a show. Don't you have a 15-second version of this to go shoot in a storage closet somewhere? We already put one out on this topic. Oh yeah, we saw that. Y'all found out it was on our idea board somehow and rushed to put one out first so that we would look like the boring, longer version that's copying you? You thought your little boomerang was gonna make us cross this theory off the list? If you wanted to see if Sebastian was the one feeding you information, wonder how he knows about that? Why didn't you just call the number and see if his phone rang? Whoever it was smart. Okay, smart enough to know about burner phones and silent mode and not keeping it with them out in the open. Sebastian, how'd the front door knob taste, by the way? But since I'm a normal boss of such a healthy environment, I'll continue. And don't ask how it came up, but whoever I was texting hates the word undies. Okay? Case closed. So with the sheer volume of fishy people, fishy tracks, and botted streams, we don't think this is under control at all. Certain labels is all down with the bots till it come back to bite. People still get away with artificial theft to this day. Which is where I get into the reason I even put this idea on the board. An artist dared to steal from me. Mr. Cypher. Allegedly. Raylon. I say names on this show. I'm very nice to my colleagues, but thievery, I have no mercy for. Allegedly. Meaning I'll just expose them, not anything violent. But I got the time today. I can wait. This time I let the receipts do the talking. But I'll just say, he's an R&B and country artist with a bio that claims he has songs with Lil Wayne, Snoop Dogg, The Weeknd, and the list goes on and on and on. So why don't we hear a snippet of the Lil Wayne feature that he has on streaming services? I'm the one and only, don't ask for me. When the pizza that, I don't mean pepperoni. I turn them into stalker, celebrity status. I see why, you can go check my stats, kiss. Oh wait, I'm so sorry, as y'all can hear, that's my voice. I played the wrong thing, hold on, wait, here's his song. I'm the one and only, don't ask for me. When the pizza that, I don't mean pepperoni. I turn them into stalker, celebrity status. I see why, you can go check my stats, kiss. So is Wayne digging into the Theory City rap files, or is Raylon allegedly stealing people's vocals to give himself AI features? We can all play the reindeer games. I don't know, maybe number 2 is a mole, because how Raylon get those files in my verse? So now I'm helping an R&B artist I've never met in life. No, because that boy done lost all his senses. I just went online, see them on Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, Deezer, what's the other one? Bumblebee, and talking about he got a song with Weezy coming out. No, because Raylon, how you got the voice of a young ethnic Chip Skylark, but the hairline of a man with 3 kids and bad cholesterol and a wife who been spending too much late time at the boss's house on Saturday nights? Get off my phone. Raylon Fum Banks. His new name about to be Raylon Fumble the Bank. Okay? After I snatch my share. Look out for his next one with Billie Eilish. Again, all of this is alleged and for entertainment purposes only, obviously. And when allegedly reaching out to the distributor who uploaded his song with Lil Wayne on it, they've left me on red since April. I guess a loaded support team allegedly allows humans to get their work allegedly stolen so that bigger artists can have a bunch of alleged AI features. Allegedly stealing from Lil old me. I just started my real music career, by the way, as a little side hustle. Go follow me at D-Cypher on all platforms. As for Raylon, run me all of the alleged money that the song allegedly made. Okay? Don't y'all literally have access to a billionaire's endless stash? Shout out to the people in his comments that actually believe Wayne hit him up and saying Weezy ate his verse. Yeah, thank you. Allegedly. Not only are there bots streaming, but there's bots leaving comments on social media too. So most of the time, you're just arguing with Wally and them. Botted comments, botted likes to create fake hit tweets. But to sum all of this up, you cannot fake hit talent and real life love and support. Imagine working hard, going to school for your degree, and finally getting that job at a prestigious record label for them to say, welcome to your first day. Your job is to make a Stan account. I think it's coming back. So you can infiltrate the fan base of this artist that we want to surpass. We'll pay for bots to back you up and try to get people to turn on them. I mean, based on comments and likes, you think someone has millions actively supporting every week. And then you go do a tour and the seats are empty because R2-D2 couldn't purchase a ticket. Then that's when they hide tour data and use flashy music videos to try to distract you from what the artist is saying. See, it's not the same. See, y'all, I can do a video, but I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying. Stuff you might not fully get till years later. They need videos to distract you from the words. I think the laugh is coming back, y'all. Relying on the artificial and forgetting the real will always be the standard. Don't lose your minds. AI has taken the biz. But don't worry, I'm about to take it back. D-Cypher. Well, I know someone else that lost their mind if they think I'm about to let them get away with this. Like I said, he planted the schedule, aka proof of my urges, in his flowers to the billionaire, with intent to ruin Theory City. Like I said, why couldn't whoever did plant the schedule in the flowers? If what you say is true about this whole scheme, then what's his name? Sebastian admitted to seeing the flowers before the billionaire did. My money's still on him. Drop the act. What's your real name? Where you come from? Then why didn't number 2 mention the flowers? Why didn't he say, oh, let's do a gift from all of us? What would make him gift the billionaire a solo thank you if there wasn't another motive? What happened to together? At least I owned up to my mistake. What do I have to do to show y'all how much I care about you guys? We believe a lot of theories here. Not this one. Our team needs rebuilding, and I'm all for together. Including you. We all are. But if you're gonna continue like this, maybe it's best for you that you end your time here. Alright, we still ain't find nothing downstairs. Really? Really? I mean, we gonna continue and expand this investigation upstairs now. Sorry. We gonna need this whole building now. And production on your show is halted indefinitely. That includes all other filming locations you may have. I let the allegedly slide while you were discussing investigation details to your audience, but based on what I've seen here today, sounds like y'all could all use the break anyway. We'll be going deeper into everything connected to the show, its staff. We'll be starting interviews and whatnot. Moral of the story: no new episodes unless otherwise specified. With that being said, does anyone have any information they'd like to share right now? I'd like to talk with my team first. Officer, what would happen to our show if you found out today that somebody here brutally murdered the billionaire? You just had to do something memorable. Justice will be served way sooner than we thought, and the production halt time will be shortened. Knowing this system, that's not happening anytime soon, so great. Your audience is handed to us, and we can finally save some money on bots for our likes and comments because Theory City's lights are going out. Save money on what? Mr. Organic and relatable to your human audience? Oh, so what? Yeah. We use bots to appear more successful than we are. And then these human dumbos jump on the fake bandwagon that we built. Blah, 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 blah. You should know. You just did a segment about AI. And I never stop recording till the lights are out. Dumbo. Number 6, we leaving our part of the footage in. Your confession. Conspiracy wave is done. You wouldn't. You have no idea what I'm capable of. And did you really think I wouldn't find out about that little scheme you were running with that college we visited? Lights out. Not that you had much lights. This isn't over. I know stuff about him. I'm telling the truth. He's not who he says he is. Think about it. Decipher. Look into him. Why do you think he acts the way he acts? There's more to this story. I'm telling the truth. I killed the billionaire. What? I can take you to the coat he was last seen in. The coat he was wearing when I strangled him to death. How you know what that is? The way he busted through that door exposing me after finding that schedule. My whole world was snatched out from underneath my feet. So I took his. He could have kept it quiet and just let me explain, but no. Nobody would have ever known because I didn't act on what I wrote down. He's the reason Theory City is crumbling. How does our show suddenly become rich, yet we're at our lowest viewership in years? I'll take you to his black puffer right now. And you're under arrest for murder. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, the victim's money or off limits, one will be appointed for you. Off limits just for him, right? Nah, the will was written years back before he even got involved here. In the event of his death, all unspent money, no matter where it is, goes directly to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, including every penny he left for Theory City. You kidding me? The one time before he met y'all where he decides not to treat his money like toilet paper? And you sure he never updated it? Or he probably thought he had more time to do that, huh? They just took number one away for your crime. He just sacrificed himself for the company. And even when we try to punish you in our own way, you can't ever just not feel on top of the world, huh? What was that Baltic conspiracy wave talking about? About who you really are. Wow. So I kind of just heard all that, standing here by myself, and really disappointed. But my boss just ran, so like, could I get a job? Or I'll even give back the undies. I'll give back the undies, the undies, the undies, the undies. I'll even give back the undies, the undies, the undies, the undies, the undies. Goodness, we get it. I hate that word. Why? I gotta go see where my brother, Sebastian's boss, went. And yeah, wasn't helping you make your grand return to better this show. Get out of my sight. I never want to see you again in life. Condolences. But I mean, y'all got 2 spots open right now. Y'all good? I never thought I would see a colleague get laid off. I'm concerned. Don't worry about me and who I fire. Snap, picture perfect. If it ain't burn it, it ain't never worth it. Ship it back, return it. Crop him out the picture. Okay, he deserved it. You would never focus, now you just observe it. Picture perfect. If it ain't burn it, it ain't never worth it. Ship it back, return it. Crop him out the picture. Okay, he deserved it. You would never focus, now you just observe it. Just right, everything adjusted. They wait for me to move to do what I just did.